SHADIC to continue his winner side run. And before we get into it myself, my friend, I've got to say, this is a battle's pretty fantastic look as well.
I was thinking that earlier, yeah. This is a hair matchup for sure. And listen, I've said it one too many times on Analysis before set that a matchup seems undoable for JeJaJeJa, so I'm not going to say it until I see it. SHADIC off to a decent start, nice down tilt, a couple of up airs as well, and a back air to send JeJaJeJa off stage. The pressure is going to be so hard for JeJaJeJa to overcome. A fair into back air is already pushing him to the corner, and he's got his work cut out for him.
Yeah, but utilizing that up special is going to be huge. That air cutter, one of Kirby's very few disjointed options, and you know, if we're counting hammer, right, that move's got a billion years of end lag. So basically, just this air cutter, and it's the only way. Yes, but even still, I was going to say, SHADIC sword a little too big. So that air cutter going to be a great tool for JeJaJeJa to just try and find any way to play around this immaculate spacing that SHADIC throws out left, right.
Yeah, and Kirby actually has pretty solid mix-up game and disadvantage. Other than that, you don't have the most landing options that are actually threatening. You have down B, but if SHADIC can make that out, he's getting a solid punish, right? So right away, he's getting nice grabs, nice extensions and advantage, getting some nice damage concerns that hasn't been able to lock in a kill, but he gets the pin into the stage. That's going to be a super solid option as Kirby.
Yeah, and untackable at that percent as well. So great stuff from SHADIC to close out that stock. JeJaJeJa, though, living for a very long time. Remember, Kirby's running the lighter character in Ultimate and living all the way to 160%. That being said, you know, while JeJaJeJa's been able to get the chip damage and all the way up to 123, it feels like he hasn't had a solid landing state yet.
Yeah, JeJaJeJa has yet to be able to show us what Kirby can really do in advantage, as SHADIC has just been pressing so consistently. JeJaJeJa's facing through. He's going to continue to do so. Another down tilt up air. The confirms are just too consistent. JeJaJeJa's having a hard time doing this. So watch out for the 2-frame. That pin is going to get you every time.
Yeah, man, going through the stage is so difficult. And JeJaJeJa, like, having to go all the way up there, try to get anything happen, and watch where SHADIC lands. Like, going over the platform and taking shield, taking that platform space away. JeJaJeJa loves to sit under platform, hold space, prevent you from doing falling aerials, which obviously, you know, SHADIC on Corrin loves to do, and poking you from your down tilt, fair, and lane your approach. That time finally got platform control, that's when he takes the stock. But SHADIC at all costs has been prioritizing seizing that from him by doing it here already, and that has been this fighting in the open space or fighting with SHADIC having platform control has been his win condition. He's been executing it perfectly so far.
Yeah, one thing I'm interested to see so far is typically when I see JeJaJeJa play against even top level players, he gets back on the stage for free. They kind of just stand there and let him get back on, but Corrin with that pin is such a potent option to rip away stocks for the 2 frames. SHADIC doesn't even have to go off stage here. He's already done so successfully. He's going to keep doing that as the set goes on. As JeJaJeJa is fighting to get back to ledge right now. He does so, but at what cost? He beat the F tilt anyways, and SHADIC still persists in advantage.
Yeah, SHADIC has been doing such an immaculate job finding the pivot grab there to push you back to the ledge, resetting the situation. This has been JeJaJeJa's home as he went through NS, but now it's his turn. No, SHADIC again, just so indomitable here with his inability to lose stage control. It feels like every time JeJaJeJa takes a move, SHADIC just hits him right back. That sword means that there's no safe space for JeJaJeJa.
This matchup seems nigh impossible as JeJaJeJa gets tagged on yet again, 150%. Another relatively late stock as far as Kirby's concerned, and SHADIC gives up stage position. JeJaJeJa goes all out for the down B, but it doesn't work out, and the pin is going to connect just like it did on the first stock and take game 1. SHADIC is strong.
That was great.
That one looked about as one-sided as it gets between two players at the very top level of the game. You know, arguably these two players the best representatives of their character in the entire world.
Because Kirby kind of relies on throwing you into uncomfortable situations, getting in and putting you in a spot that you've never been in before.
And that is
where
40, I want to say it's 45% tech chip.
Chance
on the down tilt.
Yeah. So Kirby can cause those situations so well, but Corrin and SHADIC specifically is so good at keeping you far enough away to where so far in that first game, we didn't even see JeJaJeJa get a chance to do any of the crazy Kirby stuff that we've seen him do so consistently.
Exactly. There was that down tilt we mentioned, right? JeJaJeJa's primary combo. So where did he do it? Finesse, as we talked about game 1, under that platform edge. But SHADIC immediately utilizing that fair, or bigger than Kirby's entire disjoint to push him away. He sees back that stage control under the platform, and even though JeJaJeJa's fighting him off from the top of it, he's not able to set up where he wants to, as SHADIC going over him, prioritizing fighting in the center stage, where JeJaJeJa has to respect so many more options, and SHADIC can hope for this fair from a safe range.
And already JeJaJeJa getting some decent hits in here in game 2, but he's going to eat the back air. That almost took his stock at 70%. Makes it back to ledge with the air dodge. And the Nair is going to catch him anyway. JeJaJeJa can't find safe space anywhere on the stage. Another Nair in the back air. SHADIC continues to chase the up. He gets him back on the stage safely. Dash attack gets him back on the stage. JeJaJeJa with the grab. Keeping this game deadlocked so far.
I like JeJaJeJa spacing here, trying to catch SHADIC, keep him in the corner. Doing so, you finally having an opportunity to use that platform to his advantage, and doing so fantastically. But even still, like, SHADIC is so good at pushing you off stage. Corrin's moves have such a good knockback when you find the strong hit that it just pushes JeJaJeJa off stage. And Kirby being so light, being so floaty, gets sent so far out of position that he's just not able to hold his ground instead of any sort of defense against SHADIC.
The thing about JeJaJeJa is that sometimes a good offense is the best defense for him. He just kind of runs forward and takes stocks in the most explosive fashion. But when SHADIC's off stage, Corrin's massive RP and the massive hitbox on top of him makes it so hard for JeJaJeJa to keep his down air, his down Bs, that he can typically get some crazy stocks off of. So now, when SHADIC is living forever and JeJaJeJa can't get these big extensions, it just allows SHADIC to run away with the game as it's going.
I like the down tilt attempt from JeJaJeJa, but he's not going to find it. SHADIC instead doing so with the pin. So it's going to be the post to post and the pin yet again. SHADIC taking the stock. JeJaJeJa, you know, we talked about Kirby, so many of his combo starters, despite being explosive, but that down tilt, for example, like, start on the ground. He wants to play a neutral with these fantastic normal movements, but pin especially is such a good tool at punishing grounded opponents in a flexible low to middle format. So he can't around that. So far, JeJaJeJa just hasn't had an answer for it because he doesn't have a move large enough to play around it.
Yeah, and Corrin is also so good at just jumping up and forcing you to make an option and just making some free aerials, and up smash is going to stop SHADIC from doing that just there. But that's another thing, is that JeJaJeJa is getting stuck in shield so often that SHADIC can just jump around. Kirby doesn't really have a single way to challenge Corrin in the air once he's out.
That being said, this is JeJaJeJa's opportunity. Huge opportunity here. Mistech from SHADIC, pushing him to the ledge. JeJaJeJa looking for the down air, not going to find it though, so still stuck in the corner. SHADIC going to pin out of this event. The high PS2 platform saved him for a second, but that trip chance, JeJaJeJa finds it 100% of the time, despite it being the odds not being in his favor, and somehow the missed pin, he survived. But that was finally, we saw at least one advantage.
Yeah, the strong hit of pin didn't connect, but JeJaJeJa getting a strong advantage state. When it matters most here, SHADIC's definitely sweating at this point. This game going down to last stock. Every hit is going to matter here. The up B coming through from JeJaJeJa. He committed too early, and SHADIC was ready for it. He seems to be pretty experienced forward to jump over that up B and spaced it.
And I mean, SHADIC, right, very young player. And, you know, Sai and I said it yesterday, there might not be anybody in Smash in the world improving their level of play on a set-to-set basis as much as SHADIC.
SHADIC has exploded onto the scene in this past couple of months.
Being a young player, he, you know, even though he didn't necessarily, you know, he was playing overcovered, he was playing online, he is not someone opposed to playing online. And because of that, you have a lot more experience with some of these weirder, wonkier matchups, right? Because you can't choose who you're fighting on Elite Smash.
Yeah, that's very true. And you are going to run into Kirby's every now and then, so that potentially a factor in SHADIC's evident proficiency in this matchup. You don't see it very often. It's kind of dismantling Kirby in the way that SHADIC is so far, but I also think Corrin is such a perfect character to do that. Staying patient and shielding her, because he knows that even if I get grabbed, so what? You need to down from me, you need to get a fair. He knows what the threat comes from Kirby's takes, and that's the long-term combo extender. So he's staying patient, and he's reaping the benefits. The footstool into the pin. JeJaJeJa gets the tech though, lives to fight another hit.
Dude, that was an insane attack from JeJaJeJa. Now it's his turn though, finally calling out one of those high pins. The higher height of PS2 platform compared to some of the other ones can make hitting off of ledge to get back to center a much safer option, especially for a character like Kirby who doesn't necessarily have the highest jump in the book.
Yeah.
But JeJaJeJa calling it out, finally having an opportunity, even still though, this is not able to convert it into an advantage state, and just getting the damage backed up time and time again, put in the corner, push out of it, push post to post. It doesn't matter, because he'll get one hit, SHADIC will reset to neutral, and then JeJaJeJa has to try wait another 3 minutes to have another opportunity to play advantage.
Oh no, and JeJa's gonna SD in here. That's so unfortunate. It's so uncommon for him to do that. But yeah, you were right. JeJa is so incapable of getting chances to have advantage, so that every time he does, he feels the need to make a decision like that. He just down B's off the stage. And that's not a bad decision as Kirby. That's a pretty high percentage play, as it worked right there eventually with the down smash. But if that's the only way that you're able to get these stocks, that's not going to work out. It's fine when you get those sometimes as Kirby, but that's all JeJa's doing.
And speaking of looking for cheese because you're so far behind, JeJa there looking for the inhale and potentially the up special spike there, trying to find a way to just sneak this game back to Crimson, but SHADIC not giving him a chance. However, the down tilt advantage is a potential API though from SHADIC to avoid the dash attack and going to find a way back down. Not going to do it with the pin just yet though.
Yeah, the way SHADIC has been handling this game, this is looking to be pretty out of reach for JeJa. It would take something monumental at this point as he finds himself safe on that platform, and the pin is going to connect, and it's going to take the stock off the top of the stage, and SHADIC with a quick 3-0 over JeJa to start
That
off
was
top 4.
great.
I mean, I get it. Kirby does look a little bit like a yarn ball, so if you know,